Sanibonani Thobela Dumelani and welcome to Matumi Media Studios, where we offer services like podcast, music videos, short films, commercial, photo shoot, and studio rentals. For more information, go to www.matumimedia.co.za and you can also email us on bookings@matumimedia.co.za. We are Matumi Media Studios, beyond the lens.
I can safely say, I know this is gonna trend, but I'm the first person in the province to actually go straight to national competitions and make it to the semi-finals of those platforms. Like Buma, it's got talent and stuff. I'm the one who broke that before Bumatima, what happened, like Rene's campaign, and everyone else, you know. And I think that is just one of those.
Hey, what it do? Yeah, born in 99, Khudi sits again my greaser. Baby, tell me now if the feelings that decrease or maybe increase. Kikhuishe Ibiza, then I eat it in the morning like a cold pizza. Mosakare le bushero sapa and dinner. Then I like that pussy clean, baby, I don't leave. Get higher than petrol.
Ladies and gentlemen, my name is Appreciate Mfanawani Motivation Sigifitile today with another one. Guys, welcome to 1 hour show with us. Today, I have the one and only right here on the couch. Here, Mulebuen Security Services, the one and only Sammy M. Welcome to 1 hour show with us.
Thanks, man. It's really great to be here.
How are you?
I'm really great.
What today?
I'm just hinting, bro. Like I go so hard.
From here to here.
I'm joking. I'm a very humble person.
No, I understand you.
Sure.
But man, I want to get straight to it.
Sure.
Who's Sammy M?
Sammy M is a vivacious, gospel singer, a very, self-expressive individual who is so much into the industry, more especially covering all angles, because I'm not doing just one thing. But my main calling is gospel. I'm a gospel singer by note, and I do other genres, and I also do the artist management and other things in the industry, core. And so, that's what Sammy M. That's who Sammy M is.
So Sammy M is doing all these things.
Yes.
How do you manage them?
I think I'm motivated by money. But then money yes motivates. But I've led so much into the industry to an extent that I think if I've got every little opportunity to explore this kind of skills where I'm capable or I can be able to just express that and do a whole lot more. Yeah.
Take me through your journey before Sammy M. Before like this. All this artistic thing and everything. Like, take me to that journey.
I started. People don't believe it when I tell them I started when I was singing choral music. So I used to be very much famous during my primary time in my community. And I used to do choral music. So I used to win accolades, bro. Like I used to win big awards, like national awards.
How many?
I think I've got about 4 or 5. Yeah, and I've got the national one here, Glorious Apollo. That I nailed that one because we are so proud of you. Yes.
Like, what motivated you to start? Because many people much about start.
I've always been a brave young man with measuring with the things like going back to your journey thing. I've always been a very brave young man. I've never been afraid. I can safely say, I know this is gonna trend, but I'm the first person in the province to actually go straight to national competitions and make it to the semi-finals of those platforms. Like Buma, it's got talent and stuff. I'm the one who broke that before Bumatima, what happened, like Rene's campaign, and everyone else, you know. And I think that is just one of those brave backgrounds that I use in my journey to actually motivate what I can do going forward. Because I've got an appointment with the future. That's Malema said.
But I know with the future.
Sure.
I want to talk about the future that you're talking about.
Sure.
Gospel.
Yeah.
I think now, gospel, it will change, even the sound.
It does, bro.
And I think now competition is high. I can say that.
Very much high.
How do you take it when Sammy M?
I'm very comfortable in my own skin. I know I'm a good vocalist.
Yeah.
I'm not. I get called mad. I'm just saying. I think I've learned so much into the vocalist space to an extent that I think the way it's changing, Corey. You are just not going to be comfortable as a gospel singer and say, like, you don't know, la 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 la, because all gospel songs ends like that.
Yes.
Now it's revolution, bruh. Revolution of time, evolution of time. Now we're getting into the new things, arrangements, proper quality vocals and everything. It just needs to be collected into the gospel industry, and I think this is exactly what the gospel music is changing to be about, and I think it's challenging, and it should be challenging to all the gospel artists as well to really, have to focus what we need to do things properly and according to the book of music, should I say it like that.
The setbacks like Moilo first one is
I've had so many setbacks.
Remember, there's someone out there. Sammy M went through this.
Yeah, I've went through setbacks. I've went through setbacks. I've went through a lot. Psychologically, spiritually, financially. I've went through so many things, and I'm trying to really, collect it all. But I don't think I'll specifically say this is what I've went through. But the sexual molestation I've went through that thing. The constraints, the financial constraints. Being the breadwinner in the family and all this kind of stuff. There's a lot of setbacks that I've heard. Academically, I was distracted, bro, with a lot of things that I've encountered in my life, and I really wish someone can pull through like me and be strong.
What is your definition of success?
Courage, determination, focus, learning, and not competing. For me, success, if you master those key factors, you are definitely going to be a successful one. And then even when you compete with a positive spirit. Say, I'm competing because I want to grow. And I'm not competing because I want to be against appreciation. That's why I always want to be unique. Like if you check me, Brian, like if I do something, I want a lot of people buy on it. Not that I want to always be isolated, but I don't really like there's a lot of stake in the industry that we can actually take from there, Brian.
So I want to ask you something.
Sure.
Throughout the journey, music, I want you to tell me from now onwards, and then look, you're 5 years to come. Where do you see Sammy M?
I am definitely not just going to be an artist who sings on the stage. I'm seeing myself being a musical director, vocal coach of note, vocal coach out understand, and also establishing my Pure Vocal Assembly Academy to that national level. And also just becoming an inspiration to a whole lot of upcoming artists and musicians that are coming through. But my biggest vision into this whole thing is to become an inspiration to many, not just because I'm a singer, but because of my skills and my excellence and how I execute my skills into this industry at large.
There's a saying. Like people on stage are talking about it.
Sure.
Many gospel artists, drugs, are depressed because if you can check gospel in South Africa right now, in a serious problem with the support. The support here gospel is different. There's piano, everyone, kimuni. Even on Sunday, there's kimuni somewhere. So I want you to tell me, how do you avoid such things? Or when depressed to like with those things, because we have them. Like they've been currently papers. Sammy M is on.
Of course.
So what to understand? How do you deal with it?
That is not only for gospel singers, but or for people that are into the gospel industry. You just have to deal with your issues. Appreciate. Motivate.
Joe, today
You know, you always have to have that spirit souring. I have to face my challenges so well.
Yes.
Oskaba spoiled bread.
True.
I'm not saying try to be strong, but speak out. You know. Now I've got people in the industry that advises me.
Yeah.
I'm telling you right now. I can tell you right now. I know you had my brother here. Masha's Vocalist is just one of those people. I've got Busi Pogas on my side. Those people that I call and ask for advice and they tell Willie Mashabas. You know, people that have core. The basics of what this industry is about. I've got a lot of people that I can just mention. You know, and speak to those people that understands the variety of playing some roles into this industry, and be able to breathe and just not rely on some substances to face or some of the challenges that you're going through. And speaking out is always the best, but watch who you speak to, because I've went through this thing. Someone at publicize more depression. You understand? So you just watch, you become smart. But now you can't give advice. I find a lot of people in the industry to say vibe but because you are living the life. You understand? Because Hoka presented that life. When that leak, you're not ready for that leak. Not for that leak as yet, but it's still coming. You know, but give yourself time. Oskaki for pressure can do the achiever. Because pressure or felelecha, you're not going to catch up all one, and at the end of the day, but what's a make. And about shiny on social media, but at the end of the day, when you're suffering behind the scene. The reality of it all one. $1 once said this 3 days back, if there are burdens that we carry, there are burdens that we carry, and then but then those burdens that we carry, we must be able to be. Mara 80 kg definitely. So when I look at that, when you carry them, also you be carry and follow this because also to continue again. So the knowledge is very important in the industry. Don't just be an industry man. Find out the behind the scene. How do these things work? Now, Braga can tell you from post-production to production right now. And I can give you every information about vocals, how to sing, how to put a hook, how to choruses on the song, how to really make the song to be felt. And those things I just don't flaunt about them. I live them. So when I do that, I execute on them. So research. I wouldn't do that without researching. So knowledge is power in this industry. True. Yeah, knowledge is really power.
So a point in your life where you felt intimidated. You gotta say wow.
It's when I'm gonna be very honest and very fair. It's when I had folks in the industry that tried to come against me. Because I was an intimidation to them, but at the end of the day, it almost hit me there.
What happened? Take us to the
let's just say few artists, especially in the gospel industry, they're human, those people and they would group themselves because they want to beat your vision, and they would even do similar things that you're doing. And as they're doing that and that at the same time, if whenever we are in that sports center, pressure, you can be destroyed or you can be shifted out of your focus and position. Get the advantage, Brian. Let's just so fair. Low and out of peace of mind.
Hallelujah. There is somebody out there who's looking at Sammy M.
Yeah, sure.
Sure.
Run your race. Run your race. Let me say it this way, in a unique pattern. Run your race understanding what you want. Braga, get motivated along the way. But know what you're chasing. Market wa okay this. Na market wa ka so ba ka digigi on the poster every week. Na market wa ka go invited to the quality platforms. And I get there and I do it for real. Now that is my market. My market is not only to really, compete against some of the, original contents. Tailoring, get or contacts that I have. And I really believe in some instances, if that person runs that race, he will definitely make it in life.
Ha! Ladies and gentlemen, this is 1 hour show with us. Originally Sammy M.
I don't mind waiting. I don't mind waiting. I don't mind waiting on the Lord.
Sure.
I can't go
Thank you so much. Until next time. Pa!
away.
Hey, what it do? Yeah. Born in 99, khudisitse ke magriza. Baby, tell me now if the feelings that decrease or maybe increase. Ke khuishe Ibiza, then I eat it in the morning like a cold pizza. Mosegare le boshego sapa and dinner. Then I lick that pussy clean, baby, I don't lead. Get higher than petrol by the leader. Head a saying falls ukumi lady begamina. If you see my ex bitch, tell her I don't need her. I was never like this, I was never beat her. Ever since the beginning, khutse ke babita. Come on, touchline, dogo hoto like a hito. Where was I? Oh, Xere Majarina. Baby got a pure heart like Catalina. Every day, nigga gotta say go Ratalina. Dimi daddy no gifilanga renga sapina. Same time, doge life very tripsina. Are yengi game very wina. I'm just saying I'm insane and I'm more mean. For the time I uno kata go by John Cena. And now I'm all about spaz and I'm lashing out. I got too many problems. I need time just to sit back and relax and just look at my life. But nigga, I want time. Yeah, nigga, I want time. Yes, katiga ska, take a time. Yeah, I wanna nako ya rhyme. I need to get my issues in alignment. Beg a sigale cake, and need to stop going after these T-Betty babies. I got my dog on I'm first and second. Got the punchline for sure, got it for sure, the lepe. I got my chuma.